After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
My two Satoshis. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to the show. Um, I want to go over something with you guys, and I want to be honest with with everyone, as far as something that is near and dear to my heart. And if you're new to the crypto space, you're going to feel me on this one. For those of us who came into crypto within the last year, or might just came into it this month or last month, a lot of these coins and tokens, blockchains, and things of that nature, we were not here for the beginning of them. Now, we might be here for the beginning of a lot of tokens, right? Which is an asset that sits on top of a certain blockchain. Yeah, there are some that we might be in here for, especially when it comes to low market cap, uh, highly speculative meme coins, things of that nature. But as far as a blockchain, many of us were not here for that. When we come over to coin market cap, right? And you one go down this list, 100 to 200 different coins and tokens. We hear stories about the days when Binance was $10, or days when Ethereum was $100. And we can just look and just wish and dream that we were here for that. We think about it and we're like, man, if I could have been here for that, my life would be so much different. But the thing about it is we weren't here. We weren't in crypto 5 years ago when Bitcoin was so much cheaper, when Cardano was a nickel, a penny. We wish we were here for that. Do you know how much different our lives would be? It would be. I think that a lot of people, because they might feel a certain type of way, they're missing the point. And the point is that PulseChain is a new blockchain. This is going to be one of the first time for many of us that we've seen a blockchain at launch from the ground up that starts at zero. Of course, the price is probably going to go up exponentially quickly, but compared to where we are getting some of our assets at, we're getting in on the ground floor. We have the opportunity. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. Got to say that. But I have to say that. But let's be honest. We weren't here for the 5 cents Cardano. We could have loaded up on 1,000,000 of them, hundreds of thousands. When Avalanche was $1, we didn't see that. Now, I got in early on Terra Luna when it was $6, but it's been around also for a little bit. Can you imagine getting it at 10 cents? Look at where it's at now. And I think that a lot of us, especially if we're new in the space, we need to step back, be objective, and just think about the opportunity that's in front of us. Because this is a new blockchain. You have some projects on here like liquid loans, right? Borrowing, lending. It's going to be on the platform. Of course, we already know about Hex, which is going to be on its native blockchain, a certificate of deposit, regardless of how you feel about it. Just think about it. These are financial products. A certificate of deposit, lending and borrowing. You have PulseX, which is basically their Uniswap. And then you have the chain of PulseChain. Just think about what I'm telling you. And you're getting in at the ground floor. Or you can. You have the opportunity. Do what you want to do. You stand on the sideline and look. If you have a lot of funds in other ecosystems and chains, be honest with yourself. What point, at what price did you pick up those coins? And I'm saying coins for a reason, because that's the blockchain itself. That's the native asset. That's what you're using to pay for transaction fees, right? Gas and things of that nature. Whether or not you're on Phantom. Think about if you could have picked up Phantom when it was a penny. I'm just saying, this is an opportunity that I think, and I was not thinking about this when I saw the sacrifice going on, I was kind of new in the space. 6 months, however long ago, what PulseChain started sacrificing, and I just kept thinking, why are they sending their tokens and coins to something that's not launched yet? And what is this? Why are they people? Why are they doing this? I just could not fathom in my mind bootstrapping a project. I did not know about it. I didn't understand. Fast forward to now, and as I step back and objectively look at this, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? Like Jerry Jones said, don't let your money get mad. I said that in the last video. No one has done anything to me. I don't care what I think about him or the person who made it, Richard. Respect to the brother, once again. Just think about what I'm saying. Put the person to the side and think about the tech. It's a fork of Ethereum. A fork of Ethereum. Not only is it a fork of Ethereum, see, we weren't here when they forked Bitcoin and people got Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin, other things of that nature, right? We weren't here for that. It would have been real cool to have gotten extra coins because they forked that chain and you got the benefit of getting extra coins on that chain. We weren't here for that. Well, now we're here for this. So when they fork PulseChain, you're going to get a copy of what you have on Ethereum. That's whatever's in your MetaMask, not everything. So make sure that you understand that. It's whatever you have in your MetaMask, you're going to get a copy of that. Somebody put in the comment down below if I'm wrong, if I misspeak, please correct me. Because what I want people who are new to this space who might be seeing this for the first time, I want them to really understand what they're looking at, right? Because the man has taken time to come out with a blockchain, create it, give you copies of what you have on Ethereum, create a bridge where you can start interacting with financial products and it not break the bank. Many of us are not on Ethereum doing transactions because the fees are just too high. That's just the honest truth. I'm not heavy in the hex now because the fees are too high. Trying to swap, go over, stake, create a stake. If I could be like, tell the truth, if you could have got in at hex at launch, you wouldn't have threw $10 in it, $50 in it once a week, every other week, just to see what happens. Can we be honest with ourselves? Many people are not being honest with themselves. Now you have people who are filthy rich that got in this and they're not even going to admit it to you. They're not going to admit it to you. They'll talk real crazy, about the project, about him, when they made a bag off of this because they were DGNs. They threw a little something in it and it grew. And they're not going to admit it. Don't ask me how I know. But I just wanted to come make this quick video. Hit that like button, that share and subscribe, because we will be going deeper and deeper into the PulseChain ecosystem and what's coming out. Now, I've gotten this utility map, right? And it shows several different projects that are launching on PulseChain. And I think that it would serve this channel well for myself and people who are new to start going over some of these projects, right? Now, I won't go into this diagram because it's quite complicated, but I will start going into some of these projects. And I've been watching how people respond to Hedron. And it's quite interesting. So I don't have any hex stakes, so I can definitely see how playing with those, and you already see the money coming from that, and you're starting to play with it with another protocol that might or might not do something kind of funny with your stakes. I can definitely feel that. But for those of us who are not in hex, not in the different, don't have stakes and things like that, and we're going into this fresh and new, I think it would serve us well to observe, to learn, to watch liquidity pairs getting made, seeing how the impermanent loss happens from the PLS and the hex liquidity, as liquidity is added for the first time to a blockchain for the first time. Now, many of us who are in Cardano, we've seen this. We're seeing it happening right now. And there, if you look at some of the growing pains that Cardano had when SunnySwap launched, and some of the other ones launched, and how transactions were slow and people were complaining, I think we're going to have some of those same experiences. Don't know, but it's very educational if you're new to the space and you don't know a lot about this type of stuff. You can learn a lot. Now, if you look at this ecosystem, I want you to look at the Hex ecosystem. There are only probably 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, probably about 20 different um, protocols being launched on here, right? Let's see if I can't bring this up. But if you look at the Ethereum ecosystem, and this is from December of 2019, look at all of these different protocols that were launched on top of the chain. Now, this is way bigger now, but just look at how many different things that you have going on with Ethereum. So I can definitely see PulseChain starting to attract more developers and start to grow. And as the ecosystem grows, why not, if not, financially investing in it, at least observe and learn. That's the least we can do being new in the crypto. And if you want to interact with it and do your thing, then do your thing. But if not, don't. No heat, no judgment. No heat, no smoke. No judgment from my part. But this is just going to be a great learning experience. And I'm excited because this will be the first time that I will see a blockchain start from the ground up, from zero. I've never been here for a blockchain, especially not with this type of community already involved and excited. It's going to be a game changer, just my opinion. So if you like this type of content, please hit the like button, the share, and the subscribe. And trust me, we will be covering PulseChain and the ecosystem quite extensively. Now, of course, I will still do my Cardano, some of my other plays, Phantom, Terra Luna. I really haven't went over Terra Luna too much. I didn't want to dox myself before tax time. Just gonna be honest with you. So if you like this type of content, hit that button and I'll be back with you. My two Satoshis, we're out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.